Hey guys, it's Roscoe, and on the Space Couch today I was having a think about some more strong female characters in science fiction and fantasy. I thought I'd share my thoughts with you. So we obviously spoke about Sigourney Weaver and the Ripley character in Alien, but obviously in Aliens there's Newt and Vasquez. Vasquez, big tough marine, you don't mess with her. She has a commanding presence, and you know she's a strong female character. You know Newt is a strong character because she survived on LV-426 for how long? Months? While the rest of the colony has just been whittled away and taken by the xenomorphs, and she has managed to evade them as well. So both strong characters there. I was also meant to say in my previous video, but I forgot, Game of Thrones. How many strong female characters are in Game of Thrones? Loads. Think Cersei Lannister. Think obviously Brienne of Tarth, Arya Stark, Sansa Stark, Cat Stark. I know she's dead now, but yes, and I forget her name. Was it the Widow of Thorns? The one that Diana Rigg played, the grandmother of Marjorie Tyrell. Now she's a great character and a strong one. Is the grandmother. So yes. So many others in there as well. Daenerys Targaryen, how could I have not led with her, for instance? She's a great character. So yes, strong female characters, not afraid to get their hands dirty and not afraid to do things with family members that they shouldn't. So yes, that's another example. I was also thinking Farscape, which is one of the shows I absolutely love. It's brilliant. And all of the women in there were strong characters. Zan, the blue vegetable priest, Aaron's son, she's just awesome. Absolutely loved Aaron the son, the former peacekeeper, sorry. Then Chiana, she was brilliant. Absolutely loved Chiana. And then there were several others as well that I don't recall. The red-haired one, though, who could shriek really loud. But yes, Farscape had some great strong female characters. I was thinking also just about the gender swapping and but it doesn't really matter, you know, as we saw in, say, Ghostbusters. They were saying, you know, you're just complaining that it is just been gender swapped. Same with whatever that recent Oceans film was. I was thinking, well, you know, there's another show that I loved from the 90s and early noughties. There's been talk of a reboot for a while, but I think it has gotten a bit more intense. That's Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Brilliant. Another one with great strong female characters. Sarah Michelle Gellar's Buffy. Who doesn't love Buffy? And Willow, and there were others as well. The Cordelia, loved her. She was great. And Spike's girlfriend Drusilla. Again, strong female characters. But I was thinking, so imagine they announced they're rebooting the Buffy the Vampire Slayer, but Buffy's going to get gender swapped and be a man. You know, it would completely undercut the entire idea of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the franchise, because it's one girl in all the world. I mean, we've had male vampire hunters before, lots about them. They're usually called Van Helsing, and there's been films for those for 50, 60, 70 years. So yes, sometimes if you gender swap it, completely ridiculous reason for doing so. You know, you don't need to. So you don't always need to gender swap something to make it interesting. It's, as I said in the previous video on this topic, it's the writing that makes it, and also the actor's performance with that and the direction that they get. So there you go, guys. That was just my thoughts on it. It's like in Alien, where the Ripley character was written genderless. You know, that didn't have to then conform to any tropes of male or female characters in the writing. And obviously there is the scene between her and Lambert where they're talking about Ash and did they ever sleep with him. Yeah, so it fell down on there, I admit it. You know, that is the standard thing, that women, when they're alone, all they can talk about is men. And you see that all the time. We saw it in Solo as well. But yes, that aside, those were some more examples of strong female characters written well, that are brilliant, that no one's got any issue with. So there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think in the comments. Please subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this content. Leave me a comment, a suggestion, your thoughts on the video in the comments, or like the video.